in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head
And he
with
gets the ball first.
Raiders. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
On his head.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Way to get to like the same thing happened last year.
Kyle Van Noy coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Working from the gun. This will be caught. And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Man, I'm mad at though.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
That last play.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Carr completes it, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Ain't giving up nothing, though.
3 yards on the catch.
Ain't giving me anything.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal.
Don't give me.
Everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
Yeah, I got it. I was like, good pick.
And his guys are
off that line of moment. Wait. Here we're.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How we gonna come out throwing? Got good field position. Put a drive together.
Good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Sony Michel, his first carry. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Go, go, go.
Now Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
No, get rid of some.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Especially if they blitz.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Like that.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
I like that defense.
A Raider first down, 17 yards. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Carr now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
I missed. I tried to hit stick it. That's like Gifford trying to hit stick.
Goes right side.
That's like Gifford trying to hit stick him. I had it with the backfield. Good rep, boy.
Josh Jacobs.
49
yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down. Doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, pick up the first down, and then some, and then some.
Make the tackle.
Everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the time and see what you did on the last drive.
And that's inside the 30.
Got on that safety. I would hit him every time. I would hit him every time we catch him on that safety.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Now Brady into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Curtis Riley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side.
Get that pick, man. You right there, Jonathan Jones.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20.
Oh, man, he threw that right to you, bro.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. These two teams all tied after one. Down. That's complete to Richard, the running back. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do downfield? and
owe me one.
Match up with him without weakening our overall defense.
You owe me one.
It's a tough task to match up to him.
Owe me one. Come on, man.
But he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. He was brought down by Eric Harris. On 2nd and 7, Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady.
Oh, my God. What are y'all doing over there?
At the 8-yard line.
Jimbo man killed.
Providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Stepped up and
The Patriots send out their punter as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taken right around the 44. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. Now the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Right down. 185.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Had 3 turnovers that we didn't drop.
As a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen.
And he gets it inside the 35.
That's what he's throwing it to.
Good work after
he
the
got
catch.
jammed up.
15 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. They find some open field here.
I ran him out the box.
Touchdown, Oakland.
No money.
Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, do that pig. Playing around.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel.
Way to heat me up, man.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White.
And he didn't get it.
Get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady. 1:57 to go in this first half
right now?
on EA Sports.
I'm over here straight tripping. What am I doing? Get it together.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Out of there.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Carr to throw.
Get the pick. Why are y'all dropping interceptions? Why are y'all dropping interceptions? There's 3 picks we done dropped.
Blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Oh, and he got the wind with him. Y'all got to get back there, man.
And this one is right down Broadway.
Had the win with him,
and man. They'll move up by 10 now, 17-7. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Head up, man. Wake up.
Turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
you think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And this one brought in by Sanu. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Brady now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Into the red zone. It's Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Eric Harris who picks it past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the all-pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the all-pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, Richard. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5.
Spin off
He'll
him,
get
man.
across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, man. I ain't even got my playlist.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive.
Don't get the bottom of the end zone,
teams
man.
scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. From the 29, Brady. And an alley to run. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw his car. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Carr going to try and throw on third down.
The pick!
Fires right
the
side.
pick! The pick!
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The Cowboys pop the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Catch a win.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
Man!
Will open the lead up now to 20-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And
come on, man.
Settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Counter play with Jacobs. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. On 2nd and 12.
Get that. Take that to the house.
And they're set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Check. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They begin with Michel on the ground, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Brady gives to Michel. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And it's Michel once again. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is White on the screen. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm hitting it, man.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Brady gives this to White. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's make these babies jack it. Reload. Let's make these babies. Hey, Delta. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. I'm coming. Hey, Alabama. Hey, second.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught.
I was saying, let that man pick that ball up and be so mad.
James White there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Mike 51. Mike 50.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
More runs.
And this will not be returned. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Can't score. Supposed to be up.
What now?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Carr. Got his man, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Back now in Foxborough as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
I don't know why about this slow.
Nice job on the return there. 16 yards.
Nice job.
The Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started.
Got it at the 20.
Over 1st and 10.
It needs some speed, too, man. We need to get some real man speed.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go out there?
With the big one.
Takes it all the way down
with
to
the big one. Beat him.
Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. 54 yards.
Break both y'all out some problem. Boy, Edelman still had that breakaway speed he had. Well, he was never just super fast, man. Oh, he put down. Shoot. Tipped on head.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. A give to Michel running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back.
Let's set the blocks up. Run off on. Good one, baby.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And once again,
go by 3.
The Patriots are back out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in
this
game,
he was done with.
Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for
somebody can take that lead too, man.
The wide receivers have to block well down.
Look at that first half.
You have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Hey, check it. Mike 51. Rip left. Ozzy. Bravo. 72.
Operating from the gun. Brady. And he's got it.
Look at that throw, though, man.
Is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Bailey
showed him a lot. Come on, defense. Turn up, baby. Side time, baby. Somebody hit somebody. Somebody make somebody drop the ball. Who's about to make somebody drop the ball?
Just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Go D.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on.
Get that. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Greystone, travel. Mike 5'9". Pick me up. Here we go. Easy. Mike 59.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Oh, he sat right on it. Oh, he sat right on it. He was in the zone. He was in the zone. That's what I get. I should have read it. Good one. Nice. Nice. I give you that. He sat right on it. I wish I could have seen him on
to get this drive started. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball
now
on this drive after what happened on the last one.
He's standing on D.
Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Heavy up.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Standing on D.
From the 38.
Got out on the pick. That's a pick.
Too much contact to hold on to that one.
I would have said that was a he threw it down like it was a pick.
It was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested.
Boy, stands on D.
Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
To throw, it's Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have a big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
It's in that house.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. And no, it's incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Shadow! SOS. 52 is the mic right here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And all the way inside.
He got held up on the line.
A really nice gain of 20.
He got held up on the line.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Hey, watch it. Regular.
Running out of the gun with White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Good blocking, fellas.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
Good block.
And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
The inside linebacker in the middle.
So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. And defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game. And no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Go, D. Sign more playing.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get it.
They've got his man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Good one,
Tyrell Williams,
I was trying to lose
76 yards.
Trying to lose.
As they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time
Can't believe
strike,
that.
and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all.
How do you get that up? And he got 3 times out there.
This
Game is not over, y'all.
You can't have those kind of plays.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, Brady. He's got White here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They will run with White out of the shotgun. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Hey, exit. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Mike 51, Mike 51.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Hard throw, incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball.
No, I'm not
so they
getting
should
this
get
ball
another
back.
shot.
Here's a big one trying to
go.
hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, wahoo!
You know he coming, y'all.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady.
Oh, my
To
God.
escape, and he goes down.
Look,
Patriots come up empty on
still
4th
blitz
down.
them.
And the Raiders with the
Man,
football
get
in
out of
excellent
here.
field position.
They tripping, man.
They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Throwing on 2nd down. Carr.
Let it get to him.
Go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Kyle
Let it
Van
get to
Noy
him.
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Do not get beat.
Carr and
Nobody.
the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
I'll take that.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Man, I escaped this one, man. They dude tripping.
New
And
England
he
with
still
the
got 2
first down as
times.
they begin the drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back,
Got 3 of them
there's your
on.
lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, Michelle.
Oh, you had to hold it, man.
He'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
They can't hang with us. When he hit.
Again, it's Michelle. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Patriots send out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. His first punt,
he hit me.
Yards. This one looks equally
He hit me.
good.
The punter hit the dude, hit the punter.
The coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Raiders.
And nobody giving up nothing deep.
10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you.
I was about to get so mad, bro.
Preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
He dropped it, though.
They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Carr to throw.
Way to get to him, baby. Way to get to him.
Kyle Van Noy in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll leave
one more, y'all.
Down. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They'll look to throw, but he can't get a throw off.
What talk about, baby?
What a huge
play at
this point in the game.
He said that time, he got right on him. Good game, man. That was a dog fight there. I like that.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on
I threw about 8 picks,
though. A lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they...
Lord.